put your hands up, please? Makes my job a little easier. Well, a lot of my crowd are here. I got a phone call that said, Malcom, we want to talk about the compensation plan today. And for me, mathematics was always a problem at school, but I like money. When I talk about money, people say to me, money isn't everything. And I tell people, when you haven't got it, it is everything. So my job really tonight is quite simple, talking to you about the Jeunesse Global compensation plan. This all works around a principle that we all know and use every single day. It's about sharing. So these slides were put together. I'm going to see them and I'm going to share with you what they say because I haven't seen them myself. But it's about sharing. You know, people think that this is all about selling and telling and convincing and chasing your neighbor. It's got nothing to do with it. We've got a fantastic company, as you've just seen, a fantastic business that is proven without doubt to be one of the most exciting things that has happened in the history of direct marketing. So what we really do is we have products that we like to share with people. I like going to nightclubs, I like going out eating, going out to restaurants. When I go to a nice restaurant, I recommend it to a lot of people. The manager of that restaurant never says, now the next time you come, I'll give you a discount. Basically what I'm doing is driving business to that restaurant because I like what I see or what I taste or what I feel. And I share it. It's called word of mouth recommendation. It's the most powerful thing in the world. And that's what's driving social media. So when we love something, we like to share it. And what's happened now that's moving this company to the realms of oblivious growth, incredible growth, is we have wonderful social media backends. Now I don't know about all of you, but I'm just beginning to learn about Instagram and Pictogram and whatever. I'm old school, I suppose, because I'm old. I used to work people to people. I used to work with postcards and advertising. And so when people say to me, go on Facebook, I just know how to like things in a picture of a dog. And some people like to put their food or whatever. I never really understood it. The great thing is we have some wonderful tools now. So it's made it all easier for all of us to share what we've got. Sharing the product and sharing the opportunity and automating it to a system that we've got called J-Office. So what makes us different? Well, I come from a business world. And I used to run a large recruitment company, 155 people used to work for me. We had to pay advertisers and a large amount of money to make sure people knew who we were and we could get the customers that we were looking for. So that's what happens to digital marketing, likes to advertise things. Also, they have what they call endorsement, like Nike shoes. You see everywhere you go, people wear the Nike logo, we pay for it. It might surprise you to know that like with Nike and perfumes, up to 40% of the cost of the product itself is actually for advertising and for endorsement itself. That's traditional marketing. So we pay advertisers to bring people to us. In our business, it's different than our marketing. There are millions of people around the world with this company and others are paying for sharing the product and the opportunity with others. Basically, there are 6 ways to make money in this business. I want to keep it very short, but I think it's important that you get back to the people that introduce you to what we've got here, a proven business, and understand each segment of these 6 areas. The first one is wholesale and retail. When you join the business, you get a website. So we don't hold stock in the garage and run around trying to sell things on a store. We've got an online store. So when you join our business, you have a website that's translated to many different languages, and when people come to that website and they buy a product, you instantly make a profit. Other people in my team right now, they buy some stock, they share the product, and they're able to make an instant profit called retail profit. The second is when you enroll new customers. So if you're new here, and you're already in the program, and you get someone who comes on board, like I have Eric or I have Vanessa, and she likes what we're doing. When she buys that first package to join us, we get a customer acquisition bonus. So that's really what we call enrolling new customers. We get a small fee for doing that. The really exciting part of our business is a weekly team commission. Let me explain this to you very simply. Basically, we build 2 teams. And like I said, it's always awkward trying to explain this without a large explanation, but I'll try and do that. We build 2 teams. It's like building 2 different companies. And people join these teams around the world. There is no limit to the number of people that can join you. And as you've heard, they can be anywhere on planet Earth. 140 countries. People talking to people, mund op mund, I think they said in Dutch. I think I got that right. And people get to hear about it. You get paid weekly from all the sales that are generated in those two teams. This business is about a little of a lot. Each person that joins your business, the way I present it, is like a micro franchise. Everything is outsourced. All of them consume product and they share product with other people. You get a small percentage of every single sale that takes place. We have something called a leadership matching bonus, and I really like that. Because basically what it is if I help you to become successful in the business, my lovely Barbara there, and I bring her on board, I want her to make as much money as possible. You'll find out shortly, I get a vested interest in doing that. I want her to make $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month, because I will make 20% of whatever she's doing. So we have a vested interest here, which is why we're such fantastic leadership, working like we are to help you to achieve success. Your success is our success. What a great business. The more we help people to become successful, the more money we make. We've got another program here, a customer acquisition program. I'm not going to go into that. That will be covered later. But here's the sixth way. We have a diamond bonus. We have some extraordinary diamonds that will walk on this stage today. You know what I like about it is, most of us have three choices in life to make money. The first one is J-O-B, jackass of the boss. 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, working for someone else, doing that 40 years, waiting for a pension. The second way is we can run a business. What business? What business can we run in the year 2017? What business would you start? Where do you get the money? How do you work it? And the third is home-based businesses. I built this business for something called residual income. Let me explain that to you very quickly. If I were a singer, I'm not a good singer by the way, when I start singing, walruses get excited and get targeted, so I'm not very good at doing that. But if I was a good singer, or I had a band, or I could write a book, when those books are sold on a regular basis, like Rollins for example, I get a residual income. That's for doing a little bit of work now and getting paid forever. That's what our Diamond Bonus School is about. 3% of this company's entire turnover is put in a pot, and all the diamonds that we have worldwide share in that pot. Wonderful, wonderful residual income. Retail sales bonus I've covered. It's your first cash flow. You don't get started, you want some cash because we're talking to people, we can throw coffee, Starbucks is expensive, and they probably owe me some shares, the amount of coffee I bought. But that's what we get. So in other words, I talk to Barbara, I talk to Vincent, that lovely lady over there, buys a package, and I get paid a small percentage. This is the most powerful way that we make money. We get paid weekly. And I was talking to a few new people I met in Holland, and I said to people, you know what I like about this business? My life now revolves around my pay card. I get a pay card from this company, and every single week, all the money that I make is put on that pay card. I can go to any country, I went to 13 last year, and draw that money out in cash locally. I buy my suits, I buy my plane tickets, and everything with that card. Team commissions are the most important part of our business because they are the foundation of this marketing plan. Without going into these details, there are two ways that we earn team commissions as such. It's about having a number of preferred customers, but also building these teams that we talk about. More details will be covered by the person that brought you online, or which online, I mean, showing webinars, who brought you to this meeting. But I'll tell you what's exciting about those team commissions. There's a maximum weekly amount that you can earn of $26,000 a week. People frown when I talk about money. I like talking about money. I tell people, forget the 26,000 large figures. If we can find a way to help people in Holland or anywhere in Europe just to make another 500 to 1,000 euros a month spare time, we could change their life. 1,000 euros a month means that instead of driving a stupid car with bits are falling off, you can actually buy a new car and afford to buy that. If you have a family of children, you can get extra room. with a rental increase of 500 a better house. Maybe you've had a holiday, you want to move out and move forward. My time's going to finish, so looking forward. Very quickly, leadership management governance, and explain to you what that is. We all start off at the same position. It's like being a cadet. So imagine we're in the army, we all start at the same position. Depending on your skill set, depending on your team leadership skill sets, you'll be able to move up. And here's the beautiful thing. What you see there are all the ranks that we have in Jeunesse, and every one of those ranks has been achieved. So we know it's a brilliant plan. Finally, as far as this is concerned, the beauty of this is I can bring you to the business and you can get to a higher rank than I am. I don't move up just because you move up. You can bypass me and make a lot more money than I make myself. Lifestyle rewards very quickly. The company really is generous. We've got a wonderful program of rewards. Very shortly, all the diamonds are going to Bora Bora, fully expense paid. 8,000 people went to the Mediterranean with all the cruise lines this company had, changing people's lives and really saying thank you for helping us with the global expansion program. Success tips: choose a package of product when you decide to get started. Join our authorship program. That means basically you're using our product on a regular basis. We are products to the product. Like I say, it's difficult for me, my time runs out to cover this with a lot more detail. I'll zip through the next couple of slides. Start using the product and share the opportunity with everyone that you know. I came to Holland 2015, January. Through one person, I started this business. People had their arms crossed, didn't want to know. In 3 months, I built up to 1,200. In 6 months, 5,000 people joined us because they understood that we have a vehicle here that really can transform your life. Choose the package that's right for you. We're not looking for you to garage products or anything like that. I'm over time right now, I've got to get moving. So really, join the conversation, take a photograph of this. It's my pleasure talking to you. I gave you a small look through a keyhole of a very large door. You need to take it serious with what we've got here. But things to change, you've got to change. Thank you very much.